What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest mistakes new entrepreneurs make when starting their first business and how this holds them back from generating any real money in the beginning, and how I was able to overcome this obstacle where I now generate over 6 figures per year through my game studio. There are two main things that hold you back when you first start a business. The first one is ego, and the second one is not knowing the difference between marketing and advertising. And when these two things are put together, the result is that it costs you a lot of time and money, and it's actually easily avoidable. Most of us, when we first start a business, have very little idea or knowledge about marketing in the beginning. We also have these big egos. And why I mention both of these things, they go kind of hand in hand. You see, when we have an idea for a business, we normally run this idea by family and friends, and they tell us exactly what we want to hear, and they inflate that ego. And that's not really a good thing, because the world is not as forgiving as your friends and family. With marketing and advertising, I also, in the beginning, I didn't understand the differences. And if I can explain, marketing in its simplest form is basically putting the right product or service in front of the right audience for the right price. Whereas advertising is simply just scaling up that service or product or reaching a bigger audience. And that difference is really big and important to understand, because a lot of us, we don't know what our customer base wants. We don't take the time to ask them outside of family and friends, which I've already mentioned is a bad idea, because the real world is way more harsh. You see, if you want to start a business and you give the wrong product to someone, what's the end result of that? They're not going to want to buy it, and you're going to have holes in your pockets because you're not going to make any money. So what I learned a couple years ago, when I was broke, when I was sleeping on a mattress on the floor, there was hardly any food in my fridge. I mean, I couldn't afford jack shit, but that was my own fault, because I didn't know what my ideal customer wanted. I didn't know what type of games to make this target demographic. And as soon as I started to do my homework and I started to look what was working in my industry and following those blueprints that were already laid out in front of me. You see, success leaves clues. All you have to do, if you don't really know where to begin, is look at the people on top, because I promise you they have the best minds in the industry working on customer satisfaction, creating the best product possible at the right price. So they spend a ton of research and development finding the right way to do things, and all we have to do is kind of do our own homework and follow their lead. You see, too many times people they think they're going to revolutionize the world with their product, and it's a big mistake, because it's way easier, and I mean way easier, to give someone a product that they want than try and convince them to buy a product or service that they don't even know exists, or they don't know that they want. It's two different ball games. And in the beginning, your goal is to acquire cash flow, because believe it or not, you can't do anything when you don't have money in your pocket. And I learned this the hard way. You see, if you're a game developer, you need money to pay a wide array of things. You need money to pay your designers for art, you need for your servers. I mean, you can't do anything without any cash. And it's a tough pill to swallow, because I mean, even the biggest entrepreneurs of our time, I'm a big fan of Elon Musk, and most people know Elon Musk now as he's the founder of Tesla and SpaceX and all these big billion-dollar companies. But he didn't start off like that. He started off with selling little computer programs, and eventually he built momentum and cash flow where he could fund his passion projects, which were Tesla and SpaceX. So like I'm saying, you need cash flow in the beginning, and the only way you're going to generate cash flow is to go to to your audience and find out exactly what they want and give them exactly that. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, maybe you've got other dreams in your mind, but to get there, it's merely a stepping stone, because like I said, you need to generate cash flow, and then you can move on to your passion projects and not have to break the bank. So that's all I'm saying, is we've all made this mistake, and you can save yourself many years and many thousands of dollars. I didn't have anyone in the beginning to tell me this. When I first started, I was just doing everything purely through trial and error, and eventually I got some momentum. And I'm telling you that you don't have to waste all that time and money. Just do your research, find out exactly what your customer wants, and give it to them, and your money problems will pretty much be solved. So if there's one thing you can take away from this video, yeah, do your homework, listen to your customers, please, because they are the ones that are giving you the money. And at the end of the day, once you have some cash flow, you can experiment a lot more with your passion projects and build something of a legacy for yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You know the drill. Smash the like button if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you like this type of content and want to see more videos like this. I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.